Hey, how's it going? So here's the thing. Recently, I noticed something unhealthy about myself. Whenever I have my phone with me, I have this really bad habit of just going into YouTube and randomly scrolling through my home screen looking for new content, even if there isn't any. And I would do it every few minutes, almost as if I am trying to avoid doing what's important and procrastinate as much as possible. And I would justify this to myself that I'm just trying to research content, but all the content I'm watching has got nothing to do with the content I create. So I thought, surely this isn't just me, right? Or do I have some form of addiction to YouTube? I decided to, investigate this a little by going outside and paying attention to my surroundings and what everyone else is doing. I went to a restaurant with my family and I took a good look around and I found that 90% of the people in the restaurants were all looking at their phones. Like, even the couple who is probably on a date, they're constantly looking at their phone instead of enjoying their time together. And most of the time, they're all looking at some form of social media. Most of the time, it is either TikTok or Instagram. Even my own wife is busy socializing on social media. It is almost as if everyone cannot remain bored for even 30 seconds these days. Now, I admit, it does make my blood boil that people have completely lost the whole point of socializing and chose to spend an exceptional amount of time on social media rather than being in the moment. But on the other hand, maybe I'm just old school, but surely someone would agree with me that there are times we can be on social media and there are times we should be present with the people around us. So I think we are all in some way addicted to social media, which is fine. I'm perfectly okay with that. But here's the thing. I think there is a healthy and unhealthy side to this, and it all depends on how you use it. I like to see it as, if you think it is healthy, then you're thinking more or less like a content creator. If you think it is unhealthy, then you're probably more on the lines of a viewer. Now, if you're a content creator, do stay till the end of this video because I will explain why this is very beneficial to us. But first, I like to start with the unhealthy side just to give you a better context. As someone who doesn't really play with my smartphone that much whenever I'm around others, I feel disrespected whenever the person I'm hanging out with decides to go on social media. If they're looking for a funny video or looking for something to show me, then that's okay. But if they're just randomly browsing instead of talking to me, then that's kinda disrespectful, right? What I don't really understand is that they would rather look at someone else's life on Instagram, going through heavily curated photos and fake lives, and just fantasizing other people's perfect life. It's kinda lame, don't you think? Like, is our life really so bad that we need to imagine what life is like if we were someone else? And sometimes there are those who want to read some bad news about others just so they can feel good about themselves. I'm not making this up. Deep down, you and I know that's true. And then there's the poster. Just play with me here for a second, alright? Whenever we post something on social media, what is it that we look forward to most? It probably goes like this. We take 20 minutes to go through our photos, we choose the best, most perfect photo and apply filters as needed. Then we take another 30 minutes to write the context, reread it 2 to 5 times before posting it. After that, if you're an addict, you will most likely open up your app in 15 minutes just to check how many likes and comments you get. And depending on the results, you will either be super happy or super disappointed. So just based on that alone, do you know what we are all addicted to? Attention. At the end of the day, social media is nothing but one giant attention-seeking platform. And the worst part, we are seeking attention and validation from people we don't know, and even worse, people we know but do not care about us. Just have a think for a second. When do you get the most engagement from friends who hardly talk to you? It is either your birthday, or you're getting married, or you have a baby, or you have some sort of bad news. So if you're lucky, you get one message from random friends at least once a year. So congratulations to you. I guess what I'm trying to say here is people are addicted to social media for the wrong reason. They can't quit because they can't stop seeking validation from people they lost contact with. And the truth is, they should take all the time they spend on social media and give it to those people who are physically there for them, who care for them. And if you agree with me, now's the best time to hit the subscribe button. Anyways, that's my take on why people are addicted to social media for the wrong reason. But content creators see this from a different perspective. Remember how I said social media users are addicted because they want to be heard, they want the attention, and that's why they're on social media all the time? Well, that also indirectly translates to a lot of traffic for content creators and opportunities to build a business out of it. If you look at the box from the outside, there is actually a tremendous opportunity for content creators to build a career or a job out of this. And it can be pretty lucrative if we do it right. The way I see it is 90% of social media users are more or less merely browsers. They are just there to consume content with nothing much to contribute, kinda like me, you know? So suddenly you have millions and billions of people connected to one single platform every single day, and all these eyes are looking for something. Some are looking to make money online, some require motivation to go through another tough day, some wants to know if there are new opportunities outside, etc, etc. You know, after running my YouTube channel for over 2 years, I discovered something only content creators will understand. People on social media just want to be heard. I feel like they want to make a point, yet no one wants to listen to them. So they feel stuck, they are voiceless, and it is frustrating them. I'm probably speaking about myself here because that's how I feel, or used to feel. But anyways, what if we can help these people feel unstuck? What if we can help them by listening to them and understanding what they want? And from there, maybe we can help them out by providing them value or motivating them or do what we can within our own capacity. I believe that is what content creators see. At least, I hope this is what they are seeing. Most successful content creators out there, they are not just creating content for the fun of it. They are leveraging on the vulnerability of others, I guess. Actually, that sounds a little wrong. Okay, I wouldn't say vulnerability. I would say giving them what they are seeking. That's how business usually starts. They found a gap and they tap into that gap by helping them out. I mean, I can't speak for others, but at least that's what I feel. It is more about identifying those gaps and seeing if we can make something out of it. Turning those opportunities into a business and making money off it is more like a bonus here. It's like someone approaching me and wants me to help them monetize their YouTube channel. So they sign up to my online course, I help them out, and my business succeeds when I successfully help them get their YouTube channel monetized. Their result is my success here. I know most online courses associate the quantity they sell to being a success, but I disagree. I think the money made from the courses is just to sustain the business so that I can have more resources to help out even more out there. But that's just an example of an online course. There are many content creators out there who understand the power of social media, and I've seen social media transforming businesses as well, from restaurants to selling luxury cars to selling handbags. Social media can be used to our benefits, but most users are too attached to just browsing and seeking validation. And unfortunately, that's the mainstream thing. As content creators, we should really think outside the box, identify our gap and target audience, then turn social media addiction into something positive where the amount of time they spend on social media can become fruitful. Anyways, that's my opinion and that's all from me. Like, subscribe, thanks for the chat, and I'll see you soon.